I am the middle child of 9. 6 girls, 3 boys. I am a middle girl. And I was born on my brother's first birthday. So I share a birthday. Growing up, I used to say to my parents, I'm number 5 in line, but number 9 in your hearts. I'm overlooked and underloved. And my mother would say, oh, Maureen. She never disagreed with me. Oh, Maureen. Fortunately, my brothers and sisters and I are pretty good friends, and it's not unusual for us to get together at my brother's house in the western part of Virginia. They have a lovely home, and when we're there, we go hiking. And one morning, we were out on the Blue Ridge, and we were at the top of the mountains, and we were looking down into a fog-covered valley. The sky was blue. It was just gorgeous. And we're standing there, and it was quiet, and we heard the bushes rustle. And it got quiet, and then we heard a growl. And my sister-in-law, with the blinding flash of the obvious, said, oh my gosh, it's a bear. My husband and I looked at each other, we bent over, and we quickly began retying our hiking boots. My sister, Ed.D, looked at me and she said, what are you doing? And I said, Ed.D, we're getting ready to run. And Ed.D said, but Maureen, you can't outrun a bear. And I said, Ed.D, I only have to outrun you. You would have liked Ed.D. So I'm sure you're curious. I'm the second one from the left in the picture. What I want to talk about next is the other item in that picture, and it's a red ribbon. And I will never forget the day my older sister Judy came home with a ribbon just like that. She'd been in a swim meet, and she got a red ribbon. She came home, my dad was in his chair, and she walked up, and she showed Dad that ribbon. And he looked at it, and he said, tell me the story about how you won the ribbon. And he paid a lot of attention as Judy recounted the story of her race and getting that red ribbon. And I stood there and listened and watched. And what you know and I know is it's a red ribbon. Second place, not first place. And I stood there and I thought, Dad's making a big deal out of a second place ribbon. I wonder what he'd do if it was a blue ribbon. The next day, I got on my bicycle and I rode to the country club and I joined the swim team. And I swam through 4 years of college. So that red ribbon, that moment, resulted in a long competitive swimming career. And I learned a lot about myself as a swimmer. I learned how to be a member of a team. I learned how to lead. I learned how to follow. I learned how to be a competitor. I learned how to work hard. I learned how to win with humility. And I learned how to lose with grace. All because of that red ribbon.